cocaine discovered in the White House. This is audio courtesy of the Daily Mail. Check this out. This is apparently the fire department transmission confirming the presence of cocaine, which was discovered apparently in the library, in the residence of the White House. Listen to this.
To repeat, I didn't copy your results on the Gemini.
Gemini's results are new match found with a red bar. New match found in the library. We'll go ahead back and come on up. First, the record has that we have a result on the Gemini. We have a yellow bar stating cocaine hydrochloride. Gas number 53-21-4.
Think about that. You almost could hear the firefighter. Incidentally, the rally was in July, technically. I'm sorry, I said June. The rally was July in Pickens, South Carolina. Thank you, Alaska. Thanks for keeping me on my toes. I don't know what I'd do without the MyPillow text line. You could almost hear the firefighter was incredulous. Yep, we have a yellow bar stating cocaine hydrochloride. Cocaine in the White House. Reportedly, Hunter Biden was at the White House on Friday before leaving with his family for Camp David for the 4th of July weekend. And then apparently after the 4th of July itself, he went back to the White House. And of course, the media is going to make this story all about a father's love, because that's what they've already done. With all of the demons that Hunter Biden has, the Biden apologists in the mainstream media have turned this into, oh, look at the love that a father has for his son. Look at Joe Biden standing by his son. And incidentally, I'm not going to discount that. I'm not going to ignore that. A lot of parents know what it feels like to have your children take a path that you wish they didn't have, that you wish they didn't take. But see, there's a little bit of a difference with Joe Biden. Let me tell you what it is. Number one, it's fair to believe that Joe Biden has been compromised by his relationship with his troubled son, because his troubled son is off wheeling and dealing with China and Ukraine. His troubled, apparently formerly drug-addicted son has been representing that he could do deals on behalf of his father. And the president, Joe Biden, is denying any knowledge of his son's business activities. So that's the most significant difference between anybody else who's ever had a challenge with a child who's made bad life decisions or is an addict or an alcoholic. But number two, and this is the most important part of all, how do you think the mainstream media would be responding if cocaine was found in the Trump White House? How do you think the mainstream media would be covering this story if Donald Trump's son allegedly left a bag of cocaine in the White House library? You think there'd be different media coverage? Are you kidding me? Will we ever know where the cocaine came from? Don't hold your breath. Don't hold your breath. We still don't know who leaked the SCOTUS decision on Roe v. Wade, now do we? And I guarantee you they know who did it. We're never going to find out. We're never going to find out. How about the story of all the people shot up in Philadelphia? Have you heard about that story? It's apparently a cross-dressing BLM supporter who got arrested. Watch how fast that story goes away. Oh, they covered it in the middle of it. Have you heard much about it lately? Oh, no. That story's going to go away. I mean, this is unbelievable. Incidentally, you want to talk about other stories that we don't get to the bottom of? How is it they never found the pipe bomber on January 6th? Remember the mystery figure that dropped off the pipe bomb outside the RNC and the DNC? They never could figure out who that was. Now, they found Granny, who was 3 miles from the Capitol the afternoon of January 6th, and broke down her door a month later and arrested her. They found out anybody who was at the Capitol, but not the pipe bomber who dropped the pipe bomb off outside the RNC and the DNC. You know, the pipe bomber that had the phone in his hand, they weren't really able to connect those dots. They couldn't quite put that one together. This cocaine in the White House, I don't really know how it wound up in the library of the White House residence. Maybe somebody just dropped it. Maybe it was the valet. Maybe it was the Domino's pizza guy. Maybe he left the... We're never probably going to get to the bottom of that, huh? And tell me what the media would be doing if this happened in the Trump White House. This would be all that was covered morning, noon, and night. All we'd be hearing about is Donald Trump's degenerate drug addict son carelessly and stupidly and recklessly leaving cocaine in the White House, in the library. In this one, it won't be that big a story. The New York Times is already working on their headline for tomorrow. It was Mr. Plum in the library with the candlestick. Uh-huh.